Moving on to number 3. Arizona will win the Pac-12. Fact or cap, Carter?
Cap. I do not think that Arizona will win the Pac-12. If I had to pick a Pac-12 team to win, I'm still rolling with either UCLA or sleeper pick. I mentioned it, I think, yesterday, USC. I still think USC is a factor. I think Mobley's playing really good basketball. It just seems like they just put it all together as a basketball team. Like they might not have the most talented guys. I mean, Drew Peterson looks like Greg, but like he's a hooper. That's what he somehow gets it done. He's a hooper. So, I don't doubt Enfield either. He's one of my favorite coaches. I still think this USC team is really good, and I'm still going to ride with UCLA on this one. I think they're too talented. I think they have the pieces. I just think guys aren't playing up to their level right now. I think Miles Johnson is going to play a lot better going, the rest of the year. Hoping to see some more Peyton Watson minutes as well. I think this team's too talented. So if I had to go one way or the other right now, I would not say Arizona. I would either go UCLA or USC. So I'll say cap on that.
I'm in there with fact pretty strongly at this point. I'm a huge believer in this Arizona team. I saw them up close and personal Saturday against Illinois, and they went into a really difficult atmosphere. I think one of the best atmospheres of the season in college basketball. They let Frazier and Plummer hit 16 threes, a lot of them pretty tightly guarded, and they still won that game. I'm just a huge believer. I mean, the talent level is sky high, right? You have a clear first-round pick in Ben Mathurin. You have another guy who will be in the mix to be a first-round pick in Christian Koloko, who is the best rim protector in the country, without a doubt. I mean, he is.
Whoa, Marcus Bingham is still alive to this day, but go ahead.
He is a big-time rim protector. He shut down Kofi Coburn in this ball game. Kofi was 5 for 15 from the field. I don't remember the last time Kofi shot 5 for 15 in a game. Chabelis is an all Pac-12 caliber guy. And then Kriisa at the point guard spot made huge plays in that game down the stretch in his development, right? If they get really good point guard play out of Kirk Kriisa, this is an Arizona team that I think will be really dangerous, that will win this Pac-12, and I think be a very real contender to win the national title. I mean, I'm very in on this Arizona team. Tommy Lloyd is pushing all the right buttons right now. They've got an elite starting 5. They're athletic. They're really big, and they've got some really high-level skill guys as well. I really like this team.
Yeah, I'm going to call it cap just because I think I'm buying UCLA. This feels like it's been a little bit of a dip in the national perception of the Bruins. I went into the season thinking they were the most talented team in the country. I had them on par with Gonzaga as 1A and 1B. I don't think much has changed in my mind of that. Despite the blowout loss to Gonzaga, I still believe in this team. I still think their shot making, to me, is at a level that is special and separates them a bit. Now, Arizona is so much better than I thought they'd be. I think come March, I'm probably more afraid of Arizona than I am of UCLA, but there's something deep within me that just tells me UCLA should not be written off at this point. I don't think, at the very least, I don't think they're a tier below Arizona. I think, if anything, this is going to be a dogfight between the two of them all season long. Now, I'm going to stick with the Bruins, who I had as my number 1 team in the country preseason, and hope that doesn't bite me in the butt at the end of the year.